everybody, it's Max and Kim.
Today we're off to Cebu. Well, we're actually going back to Cebu and going to Palawan.
Today's a pretty big day, guys, I'm not gonna lie. We've got a lot of traveling ahead.
From our Airbnb, we booked a tricycle for this morning at 6:30 to bring us to the port. So that was 350 pesos.
And so we've just arrived at the port now, checked in our baggage. The ticket from Tagbilaran here on Bohol back over to Cebu City is 500 pesos. Then you have to pay an additional 20 pesos for the terminal fee. And then on top of that, it's an extra 50 pesos each to check in your baggage or our big pack. Then after that, we need to catch a grab to the airport where we can catch our plane over to Palawan. But first, we've got one more mission before we leave Bohol. We need to buy a shirt with a tajia on it. So just at the ports here, you can buy pretty much anything as well. You can get snacks, clothes, any item you can kind of think of, you should be able to find here. Mostly souvenirs, like t-shirts, which is good for us. Oh, that one. I think so. I think pink is a good color. Oh, what about that one? Job one for the day done. And we also got some snacks. And a quick 2 hours later, we are in Cebu City. Next step, we just have to find a grab or a tricycle to get to the airport. How much to go to the airport?
Okay, I will give you 500 for
500.
two. Yeah.
That's okay. I think we'll just walk.
Okay.
So taxis here are about 500 or 600, but you can actually get a grab for about 300 to the airport. So we might see if we can book one. Kim's just asked for 300 and he's going to run over and see. Might be able to get a taxi from here.
Oi.
300 each. So that means it's 600 in total.
No looking around.
Nah, straight to it. One double the price expensive taxi ride later, and we are at the airport.
It wasn't actually double the price.
We paid the same price, but he managed to fit us and 2 other tourists in, so he got double the price. So from the pier terminal to the airport, it's about 300, which is what we paid, but they also paid 300 as well.
But we didn't have to wait for a grab.
Yeah. It was quick and easy, and now we're here at the airport. The other thing that we forgot to tell you is that to get into the airports here in the Philippines, you need to have your travel itinerary handy. So if you've got it on the app, make sure you have data so you can access it, because you can't get into the airport unless you show them that itinerary. That tripped us up on the first airport. Kim's bag is always the heavier one.
Max is always the last one to do up his bag. Always waiting.
20 minutes for the flight closing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye tripod. Hope to see you again. Never.
If it gets lost, that's all good too.
Did you just sign for buying me a new tripod?
I just signed for them to throw it away so we never see it again. Palawan, made it to Puerto Princesa. Grab doesn't exist in this part of the Philippines, so we're just going to walk over to the tricycles and see how much the price is. It's 80 pesos to get a tricycle.
Yeah, these are sick.
And they're done up well.
A few inches later.
What are we looking for? Padre and Pio Clinic.
Yeah.
That's all we've got to find, and then we're close to that. I don't think we're going to be able to fly the drone here, guys. Maybe that's it. It's an orange house, and that's what we're looking for. It is the right place.
Welcome to the attic.
That's the bed. Actually got a lot of space up here in the attic. We've got a fan, aircon. Look, check that out. We've got our own nice seating area.
Fold out into like another bed if you wanted another bed.
Oh, it does look like a bed too.
How cute is this? Snacks.
We just need some snacks now. Current time is 3:35, which means it took us, we left at 6:30, so it took us 9 hours.
It's like a big travel day yesterday, but yesterday we saw so many things.
Flights from Cebu to Puerto Princessa were $75 Australian, which is roughly 2,500 pesos. We went with Air Asia. You can get them slightly cheaper with Cebu Pacific as well.
Yeah, it also depends on the Filipino holidays. So we're actually traveling within the school holidays, and the schools go back next week, which is probably why it was a little bit more expensive.
2 hours later.
So being in Palawan, guys, everything that we learned in the last 10 days over in Cebu, so all of the Cebuano and the Bisaya that we learned, we've got to start again from scratch. The numbers are the same, thankfully, because most of those are in Spanish, and they still speak Tagalog here as well, but the new language starts with a C.
Koyoyun.
Koyoyon. Sorry if we're butchering that, we're very new. Remember how bad we were at Bisaya when we started. So instead of Maayun hapon, which would be good afternoon in Bisaya, to say it in Kuyuy, it is what?
Magandang no wait, magandang hapon.
Yeah, we are just here for a night. They got Zumba here as well. So we're just here on the waterfront in Puerto Princessa. The vibe here is actually pretty magical. They've got the Zumba going on, a lot of people are joining in. You can buy any kind of food that you want. They've got a range of restaurants. You can get fish. I saw a burger place before as well.
The little carts are almost like a little carnival. There's popcorn, there's mango shakes, there's probably other shakes, but I like mangoes.
And candy floss.
There's candy floss, which we're gonna get soon.
You've got kids playing on their bikes. I mean, it's just such a warm and friendly neighborhood to play in. It's funny because you don't see much about Puerto Princessa when you search online or on YouTube. You see El Nido, you see Coron.
Yeah, majority of people kind of just land in Puerto Princessa and then move on straight away. Some people stay to do the underground river, which we're actually deciding that we're not going to do, just because our budget's a little bit tight and we want to spend our time doing more of the tours around the island. So we decided that we're going to spend the night out, see what Puerto Princessa has to offer, and it's amazing. I'd highly recommend spending at least an afternoon here, one night, coming up here, having some delicious food and just enjoying the way that the locals, I guess, enjoy their own home.
We're gonna kick back, relax and enjoy a bit more of this magical atmosphere. Maybe do a bit of Zumba. We hope this gives you a bit more insight into the costs if you want to get from Bohol to Puerto Princessa or just from Cebu to Palawan. Tune in next time because tomorrow morning we go to Port Barton. You are not going to want to miss the candlelit dinners and lights out at 9 PM according to Los Levong.
There's not a lot of power, so you might not hear from us for a couple of days.
Not a lot of Wi-Fi, yeah.
Yeah, or power, because you only get power from 5 p.m. till 12 p.m. in a lot of places, but we'll update you on all the nitty-gritties of it in the next vlog, so don't miss it.
Alright guys, that is the vlog. If you haven't already, make sure you smack that subscribe button in the face.
Do it.
Other than that, stay safe. We'll catch you in the next one.
Bye.
That was probably one of the funnest outdoor dance classes I've ever done.
Is it the only outdoor dance class you've ever done?
Yes. Zumba class on the boardwalk, tick.
So cool, guys. The people are so lovely.